Alright, I might have got it. It's showing video on my encoder, so we'll see. I'm sure you guys will let me know though. It's not showing anything up in the YouTube. See, that's what I hate about this. You actually have to wait for it to come through to YouTube for you to actually see. There's a delay. Let's see here. It's recording me. Maybe I have to click start recording. We'll see. And for those of you who are sitting here watching me do this, or basically sitting here watching me fail on YouTube Live for a minute, I appreciate the help. Are y'all able to see the video now, or is it still not working? Because if so, I'm just going to shut it off really quick. Da, da, da. I think it's working. I don't know yet. Sometimes it takes a minute for people to get on here, so I'm just going to keep waiting. Oh, you can see me. Perfect. I wonder why it doesn't actually show up on, like, YouTube has a page. If I could share my screen, it'd show you guys, but basically there's a live stream page and it shows you, you know, what I'm looking at on my end, basically on the back end. So, anyways, Joe, but to answer your question, I have three. I just talked with I had to let one of my clients from the beginning go. They just weren't able to pay me enough to keep me on. They were one of my first clients. Uh, but I talked with a nonprofit today out in Texas. They work with veterans and getting veterans jobs basically when they get out of their time serving. So they want me to focus on basically building an outreach um, type program, not an outreach type program, but just getting them really just views. It's all about the views. But getting their views to their website, their social media platforms, stuff like that. I'm also potentially about to start working with, or not potentially, I'm just waiting on him to give me the budget. He's a new rapper up and coming, and he is actually the little brother of Rudy Huxtable from The Cosby Show. He's a really cool guy. His name is Jawan Pulliam. His rapper name is Kofa, Kofa. If you want to look him up, he'll be dropping his record on the 27th. But he knows guys like the Migos, Ludacris, let's see, OG Parker, who made that beat on Slippery with Gucci Mane. But he's got a lot of really cool connections, and he'll be dropping. He's done a song already with Project Pat, if you guys are into hip hop or rap at all. So he's going to be one of my next big things. I'm super excited about working with him. Um, yeah, but that's kind of what I'm working on with him. It's pretty exciting. Dane, as far as the how-tos, I am actually that's what I was working on earlier today. So for those of you guys who are in my marketing course, I am sorry that I haven't gotten more content out um, on time like I said I was going to. Had an issue with my camera that I just bought, so I want to give you guys decent quality video. I don't want it to look kind of, you can see the grainy video content here on the live stream. So I go for, the clear video. I want it to be, semi-decent quality as far as the picture and the sound and stuff like that. So I was working with a company. They ended up not working out. I don't, you know, that's a whole nother discussion. I decided to do it myself. And so that's what I've been working on. But the camera that I ordered had a damaged pixel. So if you don't know what that is, basically, if it's a digital camera, it works off pixels. kind of like this screen. And if a pixel breaks, it pretty much ruins your whole camera. So I had to send that back to Amazon and wait like 3 weeks to get my camera. I just got that back uh, a little bit ago. So I'm writing out new content today. I should be shooting it before the end of this week and getting it revised. But now that I'm doing it myself, I'm probably just going to start doing it way more often than I was previously. So you'll start seeing more videos coming here quickly. I also am planning out a great PPC pay-per-click lesson that we'll go over with you guys. It's going to have about 4 hours worth of content from the person I outsource all of my PPC content to, or not content, but marketing to. His name is Kyle. Um, so one thing you guys should be aware of, yes, I know how to run a PPC campaign, but I don't prefer to manage them myself. There is a lot that needs to be learned just to manage a PPC campaign and do it well and get the best results and not waste a ton of money. There are people who literally, like the Ty Lopez social media course, there are courses that are way more in depth than my course and even Ty Lopez's course that just go into PPC because of how difficult it can be. So I'm bringing Kyle on to give you guys the basics of how to start and run a campaign from his perspective, since he's been doing it for years and years, and he manages, I think, over 150 to $250,000 worth of ad spend just for his business. It's his business that he runs himself. So he's going to come on and talk about how to run PPC campaigns. The guy who actually built my last client's website, his name's Ryan. He's going to come on and talk about web development in today's day and age. Give you guys some pointers in understanding how to develop a website, what the best techniques are for considering on-site SEO, things like that. And then he's going to go into a little bit of on-site SEO and what he can do to, or not what he can do, but kind of show you guys what you can do to help your clients. So, doing that kind of content takes a little more time, but it will be coming eventually. Dion, yeah, you can totally get. He asks, do you think it's a good idea to try and get clients even though your business is not legally registered? And to me, no matter where you are, it doesn't really matter. The biggest thing you want to do, you don't want to do it for months and months or go a whole year without having your business registered. But you definitely want to, you want to have it coming very, very soon. So if you get a client on board and you take a payment, number one, the first thing you want to do is record any expenses or revenues incurred by your business. Make sure it's recorded somewhere, whether it be in your bank statement or if you keep track of receipts or whatever you do, but record all of that so that way you can give it to your accountant when you do get set up as a business, because you will have to go backtrack and pay taxes for that still. But as far as like, doing business, you can totally do business. You just don't want to start, taking in a ton of, you don't want to get 5 clients and take in $20,000 before you have your business set up. It doesn't take long to do. It's not hard to do. And that's in my course as well, how to quickly and easily set up a new business. So, and I even give, what sites I use to set them up, what the best techniques are, how to save money doing it, that kind of stuff. So if you haven't checked out my course, definitely check it out, digitalmarketingschool.teachable.com. I think you would like that. And if you are in my course, I'm sorry, like I can't remember everybody. There's a ton of people in it, so I hope I'm not offending anybody by, you being in my course or anything like that. There's a ton of you guys, plus my YouTube subscribers, so it's hard to keep up with everybody. So if you are in it, great. If you aren't, I would recommend checking it out. Just need to deliver the goods. So Dane, what are your clients like, man? Or your potential clients, I should say. And since this is a test, I'll answer some questions while I'm on here with you guys, but eventually this is what I'm going to do, just a weekly, question and answer type situation or format where you guys can ask me simple questions, stuff like that, and I can kind of give you some pointers or at least give you some knowledge to the best of my ability to keep you guys moving forward. So if you see me looking around I'm also working. I'm not just doing this. I have other stuff that I'm doing while I'm doing this. So doom to doom. If you have questions though, feel free to ask them. How was you guys' 4th of July that are from the US? Did y'all do anything crazy? Fastest way to grow your Instagram for your company? Well, I mean, honestly, the fastest way is going to be going through the Facebook platform and, paying for ads to build your Instagram account or build your Instagram audience. You can link your Instagram account to your Facebook account via Business Manager, and you can actually begin running ads to an Instagram account. Now, if you're talking about organic or free, one of the best ways you can do is to do a like, comment, share, blah blah blah, that kind of thing, to win something. So if your client say they sell pizza, you could do like we're giving away 20 free pizzas this week. Like, comment, share to claim one of your pizzas or to be picked for a free pizza. But those are ways to grow locally very quickly, and the same thing applies with a national campaign. Anytime you're starting a campaign, I like to give something away for free. And the reason why is if you apply the principle that we use in trying to find digital marketing clients, uh, we're giving them something for free up front, right? We're giving them that digital marketing audit or a free logo design, something like that. So if you give them something for free, um, you know, that it makes them more likely to trust you and do business with you. And even if you don't necessarily, so say you give away 20 pizzas, but 1,000 people sign up, even though those 1,000 people didn't win, say you do that promotion again next month, that 1,000 people are going to be paying attention to your business now. And then what you have done is you've put your business in the top of their mind, so that way when they go to think about pizza again, they're going to probably think back to your business. So it's just a really cool way to launch a campaign. I strongly, strongly recommend giving away something for free. And that was from Med INV, looks like Charter. I don't know. Can't spell your or can't pronounce your name. But you know who I'm talking about. That was your question. Good question. Um, Dion, I just finished building my package format using. Cool. Good stuff. It's always one of the not tougher things to do. It's more tedious. It takes time. One is a mattress wholesaler. Very cool guy. Okay. Other is a chiropractor. And do an audit, etc. About not 100%. Okay. Well, luckily in this next set of videos that I'm recording, let me see the list. I'm writing them up right now. Oh, that's not my list. Where's my list? There it is. Lists everywhere. I've got 4 notebooks of lists sitting right here with me. Let me see. The first one is creating Facebook audiences. That's going to be one of the videos. Creating audiences in general for any kind of marketing campaign. Medina, got you, buddy. Yeah, no problem, man. Let's see. Creating an email campaign will be one. Using Vendasta, if you guys have heard me talk about Vendasta for listing distribution and management, reputation management, SEO, that kind of stuff. I'm going to go into how I use it and what it's done for some of my customers. Creating audiences for campaigns, I said that one. Let me see. Creating Facebook ad campaigns, that's in the next set to come up. Setting up the Facebook pixel in Google Analytics. Setting up or looking for clients, those are going to be some of the next 10, and then the next 10 after that is creating content for Facebook, building a tiered marketing campaign, which we're going to go a little bit into creating Facebook ad campaigns. That's going to be more high level, but then I'll teach you how to build a tiered marketing or a tiered ad campaign in Facebook that'll actually get you results. Let's see, creating blog and blog content, creating website content, content for Instagram, content for Twitter, Google Plus. So the next 10 videos are basically, other than the first one, I'm going to go into networking, but after that, everything else is creating content. So, a lot of the Facebook stuff is coming up here very shortly, so I'm sure you guys will be super excited for that. And I'm about to start. I'm so excited. I got so many different things going on. It's too hard to be excited about everything all the time. But yeah, Dane, you should have some information coming into the course very, very shortly that I promise you will be helpful, and clear some things up for you on the how-to side for Facebook and for Instagram. Instagram's very simple. That's one thing I want you to understand. I personally don't do too many ads on Instagram, just because the ROI on an Instagram ad isn't that great. It's really great for branding a company. So if you're trying to get the word out about something, or if you're trying to spread the message or your style or your brand, that's a great way to do that. But as far as converting into sales, I wouldn't use Instagram to try and sell stuff. I would use Instagram to promote your Facebook page, to promote your website, to promote product releases or service releases, things like that. But other than that, I would really focus on Facebook as being your ads driver, and then obviously SEO is going to be great for that chiropractor, and for that mattress type customer. So those are some of the things I would look at if I were you. Do you have to build a legal business to work as a social media marketer? Yes, you do. I'll put it to you like this, Acer. Anytime you make any money from another business, and or not necessarily from it, but from a customer, just a customer, that could be a business, another person, anything. But anytime you make money, and you're not working for another company, you have to start a business because you're collecting revenue, and any government has a tax system in place for people who collect revenue. That's a business. So anytime you're made, like for example, I created my rest and bar marketing company, but I run all of my serial entrepreneur stuff through that business, just to make it easy for myself for right now. So yes, you will want to start a business or a legal business to do that work. Some people choose to just start a sole proprietorship. It's very simple. Like you can actually, you don't have to set up any separate taxing information. If you live in the US, you can use your, I believe it's your social security number as your tax ID. So, I would look into, just a few different ways of how you would want to set up your business. If you're in the US, I personally recommend an LLC or sole proprietorship for yourself. You can, again, use your social security number as your tax ID. That'll work fine. Should I use the so if you're in Spain, I would check out the rules and how that kind of works. But I mean, I know it's going to be the same because Spain collects taxes just like any other country. So you're gonna want to check out your local laws. I would say find an attorney or a business or corporate attorney, talk with them and see what their advice is. Should I use the audit video and templates to create my own audit? Uh, Dane, just so you're aware, the audit itself, I don't know, I might be confusing your question. It says, should I use the audit video and templates to create my own audit? uh, Really all you're going to do is that audit template that I put in there. I take that template every time I find a new prospect or business I want to work with. I delete all the old business information that's in there and add the new business that I'm trying to build an audit for. The audit goes over what the business is currently doing from a digital marketing perspective, whether it be good or bad, or both. So yes, I mean it's customized every single time. You'll create a new audit every time you create an audit for a business. Best channel to collect recurring monthly payments. I mean, it's going to be, I think I actually posted a video on that. Square payments is what I've used before. You can actually, if you go to my channel, you'll see a portion on there about QuickBooks, and Square payments, payment processing, and stuff like that. So Medina, I'd recommend watching that video, and checking that out. But honestly, here's the thing, if you do recurring payments on a platform like Square, something like that, the great part is you can set it up to schedule, once a month, blah, blah, blah. And it kind of keeps everything in house. The only issue is you will pay a processing fee. So if you have a client who's paying you 5 grand, Square's going to take off, I think, like 2.5 to 4%, somewhere around there, off of that 5 grand. So 10% is 500. That's like 250 bucks that you're losing off that 5 grand, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it really is. So I would recommend doing the invoicing yourself until you have like 20 to 30 clients and you can't manage just the invoicing alone. Um, but like I use Spark Business. It's by Capital One. It's a completely online bank. It's Capital One 365, I believe, like their complete online package. But you can do invoicing through there, and they don't charge you any, processing fees or anything like that to get money from your clients. So you just send them an invoice. It sends it directly to their email address, and then they fill out the information from there. And it doesn't charge you that $250, like I was saying. It's free. So I'd recommend doing something like that at first to save you that 250 bucks a month. Acer, I'd really appreciate it if you did buy it, man. I promise you, I won't let you down. I think you would really enjoy the program. A lot of these guys have already been telling me how helpful it has been just because of the amount of detail I go into things like SEO, uh, what I'm doing with Facebook ads and PPC, stuff like that, to make sure that you guys understand it. And all of the templates that I provide you guys, they're not just thrown together. They are templates that I use to send out to businesses that I work with, so they're not going to be half-assed. So I think you'll like the course if you do check it out. The audit template is definitely in the program. That was the biggest thing um, that everybody wanted from me was I still get questions on that YouTube video from people asking me to get that audit. So it's pretty funny. Um, I don't give that out for free. So if you are in the digital marketing school, which Dane, I know you are, but yes, it'll be in the templates section. Yeah, the course is available, Medina. It's digitalmarketingschool.teachable.com. If you go to basically any of my YouTube videos, you'll see the link there, but I will actually write it out too. Thanks, Dane. I appreciate that, man. I try as hard as I can. Sometimes I can't get it out on the deadline, but my whole thing is I'm not going to put out a video that's not going to be helpful for you guys. There's no point in me taking time to put together a video that's not going to be helpful for you guys. So Um, when I do these videos, I make sure that the content is going to be something that you guys can actually benefit from. And I take time to sit here and plan all of these things out. I don't shoot them all in one weekend and try to cram in, 40 videos into one weekend or 4 days. That's why I wanted to spread this out so that way I can do it the right way, make sure you guys get all of the information you need because everybody's in a rush, but there is no rush with this. Um, Digital marketing isn't going anywhere. If you go to Google Trends, it's a nice little tool for doing like keyword research. Go to Google Trends or go to Google and type in Google Trends. And it'll pull up the tool, but you can actually see where words are trending or where search terms are trending. And digital marketing over the past 2 years has already been picking up way before Ty Lopez ever came in on the scene. He just kind of helped fuel that fire in the younger generation because that's who he appeals to. So cool. Well, I'm glad I got this working, and now that I have live working, I'll be able to do this a little bit more often for you guys. Um, so let me see here. When do we want to do another live? Check my calendar really quick. Hmm. All right, so let's plan to do a Facebook Live on Thursday. And we'll do it on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. So I'm going to put that in the description as well. Oh no, Dame, but I definitely want you guys to get out there and start selling too, because I need you guys to have some success. It's part of, I guess, my business plan is I have to make sure you guys get success, because if you guys don't get success, what does my course really do for you, you know? So I'm going to put in here, we're going to do Thursday, uh, real live Q and A coming Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because y'all know I'm in Atlanta. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, Thursday. I should probably put the actual day. What is Thursday? 13th? Yeah. All right. Thursday, 7/13/17 at 6:30 p.m. Testing live stream. Digital marketing Q&A. Yeah, Dane, I'll be opening up the affiliate program really soon. I'm more worried about getting the content, and then, once I get you guys the content that you need to really get started to where you can start doing some work, then I'll worry about the affiliate side of things and, making sure you guys get paid to help promote my stuff, because you guys do a great job at helping me get this out there. I have several people who take Snapchats and, Facebook, write Facebook reviews and leave them on their pages and stuff like that. So I'm super grateful for you guys who are able to do that for me, because you guys know that helps me out. And yeah, I want to be able to help you guys any way I can. So if that means getting you paid because you brought me a sale, then hell yeah, it's good for both of us, right? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this for now. I'm glad I got this working and everything's good. So, cool. I will talk to you guys on Thursday, but I plan to do another live stream then. So, talk to you guys soon.